What do you think about the reality?
Um, well, it seems like maybe we're kind of sleepwalking through life. It's very hard to be aware of the realities, that it happens very gradually over time.
And very quick. Yes.
Or that they arise and fall away very rapidly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think it's similar to the language that we have never learned.
Mm, mm.
Yes. So it's not easy to catch the words of one who is speaking the language that we learn, but not enough.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes. The same thing as me. When I listen to English, but the more I listen, yeah, the speed of catching up the words
Yes.
is faster than before. But keep going, listening and listening.
Repetition is very important.
Yes, yes. Yeah, now it seems that listening is a little bit better to me. Previously, sometimes I listen to you. It seems that I understand every single word, but sometimes I try to catch some word and then some word gone. Sometimes I cannot understand the whole meaning.
Right.
Yeah, but the more I listen again and again, it's become easier and easier.
See,
Yes.
from my perspective, I have the feeling that you understand everything that I say.
Yeah, it was the first time that we met. Yes, and later on it become easier gradually. So it is the example of being aware of the reality in daily life through the six doorways. If we lack of consideration of that, if we don't have enough consideration about that, contemplating about that, yes, we can say, oh, I know, but I cannot catch it. I think it's not the problem of be able to catch or not, but the thing is how often how often that we always think about that. It's the same thing as when I started to learn English. I learned a lot of grammar, about tense, present continue, and then I know the formula. Yeah, I studied the formula. The formula is subject plus verb ing and then object something. Subject plus to be verb and ing. It is called present continue or something. Subject plus normal verb like I go or I speak. Present simple. In the past, we change some word ending with ed or d or wanted or something. But some irregular verb, I go, I went. Yeah, I know all the formula, but when I speak, I have a lot of mistake.
Yeah.
Why? Because lack of practicing. Yes, this kind of language learning, I think it is a very, very good example for developing understanding the reality, all the characteristic of reality which is arising and fall away.
Yeah. So I guess learning like the grammar rules is like learning, that gaining theoretical knowledge.
Yes, that's right.
Of the Dharma.
Yes.
And then you wait for
perfect
deeper understanding later on. But it's very different to learning other skills, because if we learn another skill, we often think of a time frame. I'm going to learn to play the guitar, in a year.
Yeah.
We have kind of clear goals.
Yes.
But it's very different studying the Dharma because there's no time frame.
Yes. Because one more thing, study other skill, we have enough condition to get it. We have attachment to get it.
Yes.
Our power or our energy is attachment.
Yes.
It's different from understanding Dharma. Understanding Dharma, we cannot use attachment to be the power or the energy, because understanding Dharma is the way to eliminate attachment.
Yeah.
It's different.
So it's almost like we have to unlearn everything we've learnt throughout our whole life.
That's right. Completely different.
Yeah. So we have to unlearn everything before we can learn.
So understanding all reality, it's different from any skill, because the thing of earning money or to live a better life with a lot of money or something. But understanding the reality, we still make our living better, but with detachment, not with attachment. Because attachment lead to get suffer, to get suffering. And detachment lead life to be free.
Yes. Well, I think even that we take for granted that everything we see, we smell, all of our senses, all of the doorways, we're used to everything's one.
Yes, the whole thing.
We see, yes. So in learning the Dharma, you have to unlearn that. You have to see the doorways as being separate, and seeing your understanding that there's no self, there's no, it's a concept, our mom, our sister, our
that's right.
So it's huge.
Yes. That is why when I deliver my speech in Khmer, I always tell people that it's easy to say, seeing is just seeing. But it's not in the book. It is here. It is real. And why people easy to get stressed out or depression or anxiety? Because they don't have right understanding of all realities, so that they cannot control their 6 doorways. Their mind is controlled by object outside. For example, when they watch movie, they always think they will get relaxed, or they want to relax by watching movie. But actually not, because movie control their mind. For example, we watch the drama, especially Chinese drama, long movie, Yes. For example, they watch on TV, they have one part, second part. Or, when I was young, when I watched the movie, the film through the television, took only 1 hour. For example, it was the time to fight with their opponent, and then they stop, they pause. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Not happy. Because when we watch, or listen to something because of attachment, so our happiness is not there.
Yes, yeah.
See? So we are easy to get depression when we depend on outside object to make us happy.
Yeah.
Because everything is changing, it's impermanent.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought too, I just put in the chat a word escapism.
Uh,
Often if
escapism. Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like if we watch a movie to relax, we're just escaping to another place.
Yes,
You know, we will have to come back.
that's right. That's
We're
right.
just trying to take our mind to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yes,
doesn't fix any problem.
that's right. So the view on the TV control our mind,
Mm-hmm.
and the writer will control our mind.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when someone watch the movie and then they fall in love with the actor or actress,
Mm-hmm.
and they feel not happy with the bad guy in the movie, but actually they play.
Yes.
It's not real, but they believe.
Mm.
The people who watching TV or movie, they believe he is very bad, he's very good or something, but actually the real life, maybe the one who play role as a bad guy is a very good person.
Yeah.
And the one who is take role as a good actor, sometimes not good guy. Real life is not good guy. But in our view, we believe, and people always admire, always want to see the actor, the good actor. They become a superstar. But actually, the real life himself doesn't have real happiness. And some of them committed suicide, like South Korea, a lot. Like people say, the grass is always green in the other side.
The grass is always greener.
Yeah, green up on the other side, not here, other side.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, so that is why the way that Buddha taught us is to control the doorways of experiencing object, not there, here.
Yeah.
Yes. And one phrase in Pali, he said, Chattang Kuttang Sukhavahang, mean one who can control the mind, they can live happily.
Yeah.
Yes. If one cannot control the mind, they allow outside object to control their mind, they cannot live happily.
My dad could control his mind.
Yes.
In that when he went to bed, he was asleep immediately.
Good.
And my mum said, how can you do that? Because my mum would worry about
yes.
and he just said, I just switch off. I just turn off. I just go to sleep. He could always do that. And that was a skill I always wanted to have.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think modern equipment, modern social media cannot make people happy.
Yeah.
Because they spend most of the time for that. They forget themselves. When they get up, they take the phone. What happened? Like the video that you show me about a girl who, addicted with the social media. She always posts, and she just write something. Oh, it's time to cook, but actually she doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, it's time to walk. It's time to exercise, but just post, and then she doesn't do it. Only want to share to the world, and then she worried about the number of comment or like. She always look at the phone. How many like? How many share? How many comment? She doesn't get many comments. She feel not happy.
It must be so widespread these days.
Yes.
And it's happened in such a very short period of time.
Yes.
This has happened in maybe 15 years, maybe.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
very long.
very short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And this kind of social media, yeah, it can very beneficial for those who use it properly,
Mm,
like for doing research or learn something. But if
yes.
they think all this stuff can make them happy by
Mm,
using that, they are confusing.
yeah. Hmm.
They live very separately from their family, from their
Mm,
important person like parents, brothers, sister. They really care about people from outside world.
yeah.
Many comment, and all people who write comment on Facebook or other social media, most of them we don't know who they are.
Yes. And we don't know their motivations.
That's right.
So their motivation might simply be for you to follow them.
Yes, and sometimes they get many like.
Mm,
Many like doesn't mean that those who press on like really
mm,
like us.
that's right.
Not really.
Might just be automatic.
Yeah.